the greatest things about riding a motorcycle is you can fart while you're riding and nobody cares. That's good. So today I want to do a little bit of exploring around Fairbanks, show you guys what it looks like. So that is what we're going to do. Right now this is Moose Creek, this is the town just outside of Allison Air Force Base, on the map right here. Next town is North Pole, and the final town will be Fairbanks. And we'll probably go through downtown Fairbanks. So this is a restaurant that's supposed to be right next to Napa. It's called the Elston. It's supposed to be like really good for North Pole. It's not. I've had better. When exploring in North Pole. See, one of the things that's weird about this town is that you can have some really nice homes like that one back there, right next door to some really crummy, rundown, white trashy type of places. There's no building codes or anything that prohibits that kind of build up like there is in the lower 48. It's not bad or good, it just is. So if you're the kind of person who likes to, you know, have higher property values based on the neighborhood where you live, North Pole, Alaska, well, Alaska in general is probably not the place you want to go. Oh, this road is nice. They've repaved it. Oh, that's nice. Nice home. So right now we're driving through the part of North Pole that really isn't a whole lot. Mostly people and small businesses, churches, things like that. Nothing really of note in this part of North Pole. The touristy stuff is right off of the highway. You go farther into the town, you're really not coming across a whole lot. And here comes a Harley. And he waved. One of the cool things about Alaska is Harley riders here will wave at anybody. I've only had one Harley rider who has not waved at me. Oddly enough, he was on base. I guess he was a guy that thought he was better. And sometimes you get those egotistical types in the military, although it's few and far between. But around town, I've never had a non-Harley guy, or a Harley guy not wave to me. I've even had Hell's Angels wave at me. Give me the wave. So, you know, they're the only major, well-known motorcycle club, gang, whatever you want to call it, in the area. And even they wave. So it's, you know, there's not a lot of that, oh, I'm better than you because I ride a Harley type of thing here. I'm sure it's there, but whoa! We'll say this about riding in North Pole. There is a little bit more to see and some more curving than on the main highway, the Richardson Highway into Fairbanks. It's nicer. I like it a lot better. We've had a good bit of rain the last couple of days, so I really haven't been able to get out and do really much of any riding, but this is nice. Kingdom Hall, anybody who's a JW. One of the interesting things about, you know, being in the military is generally you've got people from every religion who, you know, every belief system just about. Only one that I can think of that I haven't come across since I've been in the military is Jehovah's Witnesses. And I think that's because they don't believe in joining the military. I think it's actually against their faith to serve. One of the nice things about living on base is we don't have Jehovah's Witnesses coming to our door. I've been in plenty of interesting discussions, quote unquote, with JWs. It's always fun. I enjoy it, but you kind of have to be a certain type to be willing to sit through those kinds of debates. Then again, you could always go and do what a guy I used to work with did. One time he had some JWs come into his house, and he invited them in, and stripped down naked with him and his girlfriend, and they just kind of sat there in the living room and completely embarrassed the people. They just had to leave. It was kind of funny. Dirty Deeds Towing and Recovery. Should go there to look for car parts. Wonder if I could find a spoiler for my car. This winter, I lost my spoiler on my car. It was negative 30 outside, and I was trying to open my trunk, and there's nothing to grip onto, so I kind of just naturally grabbed the spoiler because it was stuck. So I grabbed the spoiler and I pushed up, and the spoiler just kind of snapped off. I was like, well, crap, now what do I do? Well, I need a new spoiler. So I called the dealer to find out what it would cost, and a OEM Pontiac G5 spoiler cost $600. Like, screw that, I'll use electrical tape and just seal it until it costs about $200 to get a painted aftermarket one to install, which I may eventually do when I'm ready to sell the thing. But right now, I'm not even gonna bother with it. Spoiler's gone, and it's got an ugly mark on the top of the trunk. Oh, we got construction slowing down. Maybe I should have gone on to Wainwright. Nope, he didn't see me. Nice to get on the highway and not be blown around. I don't mind traffic so much this way. I'm gonna get off this next place and go through the business area district thingy. Alright, and we are back. Just had to get some gas. So this is the kind of the business district area of Fairbanks. Not a whole lot here. Car dealerships, other such things. We're gonna go to downtown, North Star Java, Bikini Girl coffee place. My wife told me last night that I am forbidden to ever go there. And of course now that makes me just want to go there. So I didn't even know about it until my wife told me. I'd heard that those places existed, but I had no idea which ones they were. Whoever heard of Vietnamese drive-through coffee shops? They serve coffee and Vietnamese and Thai food, and it's just so bizarre. There's not a whole lot here, just houses. These houses are all ridiculously expensive. Not a lot to them. Big Daddy's Barbecue. Place is okay. It's barbecue, and it's pretty much the only one in town, but it's good. I've had worse barbecue. Gambardella's, that place is actually pretty good. A lot of these places I've actually never been. I don't come to downtown Fairbanks all that often. I'm not a big downtown kind of guy. Fairbanks Ice Museum. Let's go this way. Go along the river. This is the courthouse right here. Let's go that way, shall we? 2, 1, and yellow. Red and green for me. Let's follow the river. There's a bunch of flags. Military, POW, MIA, probably from Memorial Day. They're nice. Usually they have like the native nations flags, which is kind of cool because there's a lot of different Alaskan natives tribes up here, and they even, you know, do a lot of their own linguistic and cultural things nearby. This is the Carlson Center. This is actually kind of the central hub where they do all the big events. They've got hockey games that occur there. The University of Alaska Fairbanks plays there. I've seen them play a couple times. It's always fun. I've seen WWE there. They do like outdoors shows where you can go and see all the different outdoorsy things here, gun shows. The Second Amendment is your permit here in Alaska. As long as you're not breaking any federal laws, which is things like having committed a felony or being convicted of a domestic violence misdemeanor or something like that, you're not going to get in trouble. So, people open carry here all the time. It's kind of weird walking into Walmart and seeing people with guns displayed. You don't see that in the lower 48. Harley guys, let's see if they wave. Alright. Both of them waved. Good stuff. Oh yes, moose tard. Moose turd is delicious. It's not made with moose. It's just various flavored and perfected mustards that are so good. Kodiak Jack's boxing every Thursday night. It is Friday night. It is not Thursday night. Some riders out there. Looks like a Harley. It's probably a Harley. Most cruisers are Harleys. Alright, straight down back to Isles.